Okay, welcome back to Butts, an 8-part miniseries. Starring me,
Doom Guy.
Doom Guy, and I'm dead.
Oh, well, we're off to a good start on this episode of Raspberry Plays. So this file starts at 24% health, so that's probably not great.
Yeah, I'm not in the best, not exactly holding a strong hand here. But this is definitely easier than the last level we were playing, wherein I basically ran out of ammo and also most of my
had to
health.
fight Beelzebub himself, if my memory serves me right.
I had to fight a lot of those really corpulent demons with the hand rocket launchers.
The big boys.
They're the big heckin' chonkers, if you will. Which is such a fun phrase.
The Maw! The Maw!
Ah, boy. What if... I almost wanted to intro with, today on a very serious episode, on a very special episode of Raspberry Plays. What would Raspberry Pi as a brand look like if it were a drama?
Ooh, okay. Obviously, 70s, period drama. That goes without saying.
Okay.
It is, trust me, I'm really trying to give a good answer here. I'm really building the world in the noggin.
Well, I am actively...
And when you say drama, you mean like akin to like a Mad Men-esque type show.
Sure, why not? I'm thinking of really, like, the generic dramas of the mid-2000s, like House MD,
Yeah, okay.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah,
stuff
gotcha.
like that. First of all, I think we'd all be super handsome.
Definitely.
We'd be like...
We would be played by people with just the most perfect of jawlines.
Yeah, it's like this person, like if we were doctors in the show, people would look at the show and go, he's handsome, but that man would never be a doctor in real life. Like that handsome, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I gotta start saving. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep restarting at the same point.
From this point.
And this is gonna be a really crappy episode of Raspberry.
Hey, this is thrilling. This hallway has been cool for 3 times. Maybe it'll be cool for 4. Maybe the 4th time, this hallway gets even better. Yes. Raspberry Pi evening drama is, like I said, 70s. I say period piece, but you know what I mean. It's like a of the time drama. Two super handsome dudes that are not actually us, of course.
No.
Definitely not. You know what? It is a dirty cop, buddy cop esque, and we are taking down the drug cartels. The drugmen, as they have come to be known, certainly in some circles.
But we still find time at the end of every episode.
No, but here's the thing. Here's where. Okay, say your thing.
I was gonna say, but we still find time at the end of every episode to go to the roller disco, which would make it.
We find time to unwind in our super stressful and traumatic jobs, which is hunting down drug dealers. But the big twist is that actually it is the real rich elite at the top that's behind it all. And they're really, as much as they'll run, dare campaigns and PSAs, they're really the ones perpetuating a whole cycle just to sell T-shirts with the pants' lion on them.
Wow. Am I a fish? Because that got a little too real.
Ooh, yeah, dude.
Thank you.
So yes,
it
is a complex, gritty, action-packed, politically charged 70s period drama. Final answer.
See, when you say that, I just think of like MASH, because even Starsky and Hutch.
Oh snap! Did I just make MASH?
Because like
I just made MASH.
The show that you were describing up until that point was basically Starsky and Hutch,
right?
Which is a little too silly to be considered an outright drama.
No, ours is like it is that same character dynamic, but it is gritty and it is real, and we are both very handsome but very sad as well,
and uncharacteristically great at hunting down bad guys.
Yeah. So no, not the charm of a Starsky and Hutch. Certainly the same environment and setting, but these are 2 guys that have a lot to lose, and will lose it, and at some points in the series do lose it. Deep, dude.
Okay, now I'm about to fight this guy who can...
In the treehouse?
Yes, his power is that he can throw explosions at you. Now, hold on.
Wait, hang on. So, back up.
Wind that back a
You
minute.
said the sentence, throw explosions?
Throw explosions
And
at
you don't mean the sentence, throw grenades at you.
No, he throws explosions. Also, he brings people back from the... Oh, go. I'm gonna... Yeah, if you see the flames, it's time to run.
Uh-huh.
It's time to run.
It's mostly
Yeah.
flames.
See? There you go.
He is mostly flames. This creature?
So I'll just let
flames.
I'll just let you see what he does once for the sake of... Like, he basically just... He transported an explosion directly to my person.
Cool.
This is the name of the game.
Yeah, dude, I love Captain Marvel.
What's the next Marvel movie to come out? It's isn't it Black Widow? When's that?
It
happen?
was gonna be.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
What, did something happen?
Yeah. The coronavirus.
Oh, coronavirus. Put that
set
up.
so much stuff back.
Yeah. By the way, if people, if you're listening to this, we are playing this during the I think this is like day 3 or day 4 of our.
You know, it's funny. The number of days really depends on what your whole life situation is. Because some people have had 0 days.
Yeah, like the employees at freaking GameStop.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, I thought it was supposed to be essential functions only, but I guess.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna ask me to like not have a job for 2 months and then also not sell me video games,
I was gonna say, if you're gonna ask me to live in a world where I can't have a place to not call to buy video games because it's 2020 and who buys video games at GameStop anymore, if you're telling me that place that I don't ever call or visit for video game purchases because it sucks is not there, I'm sorry. I'm going to run into the nearest heavily populated area and just get as much coronavirus as
just
possible.
start coughing.
Because I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in a world without a place that I don't ever call or think about or listen to or hold in high regard because it sucks and I hate it.
So you're telling me you like GameStop? That's what I'm hearing?
I'm a fan, yes. I got a GameStop credit card. What are you talking about?
I have. It's not a gift. It's not a gift card. It is actually like a.
Yeah, they have a line of credit.
A set gift card.
If I default, they take away my my house and my pre-order bonus.
Yeah. Same with the Macy's credit card. No, I don't know.
I do not have a Macy's credit card. But boy, if they had a Dillard's credit card, I'd get one because there is a banging Dillard's. Probably the nicest Dillard's or department store in a mall that I've ever seen. At the Oviedo Mall, which is funny because the Oviedo Mall, otherwise,
the rest of it is just like a concrete box.
it is the saddest mall I've ever. It's one of the.
You're telling me the Dillard's there is stellar?
It's out of this world, and the best part, because it's in a mall that's basically dying, there's no one there. But it's huge. It's the size of like a mall Macy's and a half, but it's a Dillard's, which means they have more stuff. And it's great, and I love it. And I remember going there when I was looking for like a new comforter.
Gotcha. Dillard's has stepped up their game. Last time I went, it felt like I went. It was probably maybe a couple years ago. It's what, like 2015. The shirts still felt like they were from 2005. However, like the next time after that, that was the penultimate most recent time. The actual most recent time, yeah, they stepped up their game.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they knew.
They knew they had been running the same shirts for 15 years. And they're like, we should change this and maybe put in a couple print graphic shirts.
They knew they had disappointed you, Ryan Goodwin, and they went, you know what? Yeah, we've lost millions in debt, and we've disappointed our stockholders, but man, this is it. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah, I'm hurt. Fix it.
You can hear the sad violins as Goodwin turns his head and walks out of the Dillard's thinking, well, I guess I won't buy a shirt today.
I did think I was gonna die in a Dillard's once. That's
right.
That's a true story.
Tell that story. That was a great
Okay.
story. Because that was not long after a major public incident, was it? Was it not?
See, because it's America's trying to remember. Hot take.
Spicy take.
Yeah, dude.
God,
there had been
that's a
an
taquitos of a
incident
hot
that had
take.
happened probably within the past couple weeks, and then I am doing my Christmas returns. This is like so it's like January after Christmas, and I had gotten some black slacks that did not quite fit, so I'm going back to take them back and get the right size. I get like 3 pairs, each marginally different from the other. Try on the first, the smallest or whatever, and then the biggest, and then realize, I got to go back for like the middle size, and that's what I'll get, and I'll get out of here. And by the time I'm going to put back, so yes, I'd grabbed 2, and I was going to go back for the last one. Excuse me. And I'm going back to go get the correct size pair of pants, and then I see crowds of people sprinting for the exit, and that's not good. That's not a thing you want to see at a mall ever.
Yeah, no, that's always bad.
That's never there's no good reason for that to be happening.
Well, didn't you hear some loud sound?
No, that's I guess what some other people had heard, because I read the news articles that came out afterwards. So in the meantime, I'm holding 2 pairs of slacks that in their own ways don't quite fit me. So I and realize I'm still near the dressing room and not an exit, and that was not a fun thought to have.
Oh boy.
But then realized the exit was actually right next to me, so I was like, oh, thank Christ. And then just sprinted to my car without looking behind me.
Did you still have the pants?
No, I actually neatly put them on a rack on my panicked way out. I still had the care to be like, no, I don't need these. I could have very easily stolen 2 pairs of slacks in this whole absolute panic.
Yeah, but would they have fit?
They would not have fit.
Yeah, so
each in their own way. One would have been like too big around the waist. The others was like too short around the legs. In their own way, would not have fit. So no, I did not. I did not snatch these up. I placed them back on a rack, sprinted to my car, called everyone and said, "I love you." Not that because I was dying, but because I didn't die. And that's when you say it. And then realized, once the reporters had come in and the news had come out about the whole situation, what had happened was someone in the food court was like getting into like a fight or just yelling at someone and knocked over a chair, which someone had mistook as a gunshot and started running. And then everyone else saw that person running, and the panic just kind of spread throughout the mall.
Right, it was just a ripple effect.
Yeah.
Good old food court brawl.
So nothing did actually happen, and that's great. I'm super thankful for that I was not in any actual danger. In hindsight, that's a cool thing to realize.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, but no, not a cool time.
Oh, did I just let him out? I just let him out. Okay.
And then we did we played a MyCon and then a second con.
Omni Phantom Expo.
Omni Phantom Expo, also at the Florida Mall, this same Florida Mall, and I brought the actual pair of pants to go finish the business of returning them, and then I did at Omni Fan Expo.
So the story has a happy ending.
Yeah. So we were doing our thing, and then I was like, I am gonna run to the Dillards while I'm here and finish the job. And I'll be honest, it took me a couple deep breaths before I was able to set foot in the Dillards and finish the business.
It was that.
I was like, all right, here we go.
That's
and
trippy.
then stepped in, and then did not die, and that was cool. That was a good thing.
Did you do that before or after we played the show?
Before. We had not started yet.
Oh, wow. Yeah, what a day. We played 2 cons on that one day, and it was just like... Man, the first one was good, and if anybody's listening and you're in the Orlando area, go look up MyCon. I think it's short for Mystic Con, but they're a new con in Orlando, and if you're like us, and you believe that Orlando should have a con that falls somewhere between MegaCon, which is insane and overpriced and great, but also just nuts, and, nothing, because there's no alternative to that, check out and support.
Get into Mysticon. That's your spot.
They are super cool. And we actually played Mysticon like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
We played the second Mysticon, which was way bigger than that first year.
I mean, if this comes out within the next couple of weeks, wait till the next coming spring and go to Mysticon. It was a nice time.
It was a good time. It was
Help me.
Eat magic spoon cereal. I am going to continue to do that until Magic Spoon cereal embraces me.
Or
full,
sends a cease and desist.
Yes. They will, but I think the embrace is going to happen.
You think so?
I know so. In full or partial nudity.
Yeah.
Raspberry Place. Bye, everybody. Automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. Says blah 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 blah. Says a 1-2 step. It's the part that everybody needs to know.